Hi guys, so this is what you are to be doing today. You first of all are going to be logging into Socrative just as usual. I want you to do this do now for your attendance. I am going to base your attendance for today off of your participation in this Socrative. Remember that the Socrative that you're doing is going to help you with the math on your midterm today. So the first part of your midterm is going to go over basically the first part of our class. And it's going to go over all that mathy stuff that we did towards the beginning of the year. So the Pearson Realize tutorials that you did should have helped with this, and the midterm review packet should have helped with this. And now I'm giving you guys one last opportunity to master this by looking at the Socrative. You're going to get instant feedback, and the instant feedback is going to have explanations with it that shows you how to set up the math. So if you get a question incorrect, please pay attention to the instant feedback because it shows you exactly how you need to set up these types of equations, which is absolutely going to help you on the first part of your midterm today. Okay, so after you're finished with that, of course, the objective today is to demonstrate your mastery by completing the first part of the midterm. So I'm going to give you guys a quick review of how to do that, and then you get the rest of the class period today to work on it and make sure that this is something that you have, again, totally mastered, okay? Remember that this covers 6 out of your 8 standards, and the last score entered for each standard is the one that counts. So this is your last score for all those different standards. So make sure that you guys take your time and that you do this accurately and completely. We're gonna do second part of it tomorrow, and everything should be all the way complete by midnight tomorrow. So if you can use this class period to get this first part done, you should be fine. And then you'll get to use tomorrow's class period to get the second part done, and you'll be fine. No extra work outside of class or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm going to show you guys now is what your midterm actually looks like. I'm hoping that I can switch to this browser. Yep, okay. So this is what you're going to see when you open it up. Now notice that your name of your compound is blank. Okay, that's because I emailed you all earlier today what your particular compound is. So go back into your email, look for an email from me. And you're going to, first thing off the bat is you're going to copy the name of the compound right here. All right. So remember that I'm asking you guys to put all your answers in this column, and please use complete sentences and show all of your work. I also have attached tables of information for the MTE for any additional information that you might need outside of just using a basic periodic table. Okay. Additionally, you have to use the information given here because if you just Google answers, you're going to get the wrong answer because our keys are based off of the information from this table. Okay. So you have to have used information from this table, and I'll show you in a second what that table looks like. You should already see it attached in your assignment on Google Classroom. But for the first part, you're focusing on the metal. I would use your notebook as you go because we're going to be going like kind of in order of how the class progressed. So you can jump to your very first unit, and we're going to be talking about the state of matter. You're going to talk about molecular arrangement. You're going to talk about average kinetic energy. And then we're going to get into the SI units part. So what you're going to look at is that table for the SI units part for your calculations that are going to be in this assignment. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. It's going to look like this. So you're going to look at the density in grams per centimeters cubed. You're going to look at the density in kilograms per meters cubed, and you're going to look at the price per gram. Now I've got like several different options here because you guys are all assigned a different metal, a different non-metal, and the non-metal part kind of comes more into play for tomorrow's portion. You're also going to use this information for your percent abundance and mass to do your average atomic mass calculation. You are practicing that again in your do now, so we've gone over it a couple of times in the last few days, so you should feel good about that. Okay, so you can see here that you're going to see if you had $100, how many kilograms of your metal could you buy? So you're going to use this table. You're going to talk about the price per gram, figured out how many grams you would have with $100. And then you can change that to kilograms. Okay, that's a really key help right there. Then use your density to calculate the volume given the answer from number 5. Okay, so remember the do now again is going to help you with that equation. So you might have to do some critical thinking on number 5 and number 6, but you have all the tools to figure those out. Okay, how many protons, neutrons, and electrons are in the metal in your bond? I want you to use the most common isotope. Draw a Bohr diagram. So you guys have 2 options here. You may, actually you have 3. So you may print this out if you have a printer at home, and then you can draw you can even like just write all your answers for these and show me all your work and everything. And then you can like take a picture and submit your picture. Or what I would personally prefer, because it's easier for me to grade, is if you do what we did on our review packet from Friday. You're going to hit Insert, Drawing, and New. Okay, then you can create your Bohr diagram. You can create a Lewis dot model. The third option is you can draw this on a piece of paper, take a picture with your phone, and then just insert that picture. You can do insert image, and then you would have to like upload it from your drive, or if you have like Google Photos or something like that. Okay, here's what you cannot do. You cannot just Google image and then copy paste an image that you find on Google. That will be obvious to me and will lose you points. So make sure it's something that you create for both of these. And then number 10, you're going to calculate the average atomic mass. Again, I would like to see all of your work in this box. So make sure that that's evident to me and that you're using specifically the information from this table. Because once again, if you do not use the information from this table, you are going to get the incorrect answer. It'll be obvious that you have just Googled or something like that. Okay, so once again, all you're doing today is the do now. And then you're going to move into finishing your MTE part 1. And there was plenty of help with that on this video. So if you need some extra help, you might want to go back and rewatch this as I explained number 5, number 6, how to help you with number 8, number 9, etc. And please make sure that you're paying attention to the help that I'm giving you on the do now as well. Okay? So have a wonderful day. Make sure that you guys are emailing me any questions that you have, and we'll talk about it again tomorrow as you move on to your second part. Thank you.